We're back. Yo. Hokey schmokey lemon dokey. Hey guys, welcome back. Whew, that's a table. So on today's episode of the Carlos Dueno Show, we're talking about the gay Latino man. So being a gay man is hard, but I think in America, being a gay Latino man can be harder. The gay Latino experience is a multi-layered experience that, with an intersectional approach, kind of allows you to see the categories amongst one community that are shared with another or aren't shared with another community. Alright, let me read you the exact definition of intersectionality so I don't get this incorrectly. Intersectionality is a framework for conceptualizing a person, a group of people, or social problem as affected by a number of disadvantages. This is Gus. Gus, this is my show, not yours. So the way that intersectionality would apply to me is that I'm a gay man. I am Latino. I'm a first-generation immigrant. So if we were looking at like a comparison graph, those three circles would overlap, and it would make me. If you were speaking about a black woman, you would say she's a woman, she's black. If someone is disabled, that in itself is its own intersectionality. And the way that it applies to the gay Latino man is when trying to understand their disadvantages, you have to understand who they are. I think that in America, it can be difficult to navigate in a world where people sometimes don't see you, and they actively choose not to see you. But it's really unfortunate though when I turn the television on and I don't see someone that looks like me. And it almost feels like people are choosing that for the fact that they don't want to try something new, or they don't want to show a different story that doesn't pertain to their very own. So I think right now there is currently a deficit for the gay Latino man in media. I think what's really disheartening is when I search the gay Latino man or gay Latino men on Google, and all you see are like 20 links to like gay Latino porn, which then tells me that people still see us like as exotic, and they just see us as like a piece of ass and something they can fuck, when realistically, like, we are multifaceted individuals with so many talents and skills and things that should be glorified besides our bodies. I don't know, I find it really disheartening, and it really fucking sucks. It does. It sucks that when I look to the television, I see nobody that looks like me. Bottom line, I want more. It really breaks my heart to see that the gay Latino man is still described as like a side plot to someone's like main narrative. We're still a supporting character. We're still someone that adds to someone else's cup, when realistically, we are the lead actor in our story, and we deserve for the stories to be told. So I had a conversation with two of my friends, Cheyenne and Obed, and we talked about the experiences of the gay Latino man in 2019. So, hope you guys enjoy it. Because where people think that you like choose to be gay.
Yeah, it's
I wouldn't want to make my life difficult.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Why would I want that?
Right.
Yeah, I could have been living a simpler
I
life.
have
today
to
be gay and my life terrible.
Because it is difficult. Yeah, it can be hard sometimes because you want to be like your most proud self, but in a world that maybe doesn't want you to be the most proud of version of yourself. Yeah. Well, like when we think of like the gay Latino man, what do you think are difficulties that maybe like black men don't experience, or like white men, or like Indian gay men? Like, out of all the gays, what do you think is something that like the gay Latino man experiences?
The machismo religion, I think all of us, at least black men, also experience it religiously, but for us it's Catholicism specifically.
Yeah, religion,
sure. Is huge. And the tradition that comes, it's like a combination of Catholicism, tradition, and then machismo. That I think it's kind of different for Latino gay men.
How is Catholicism built you guys to the men you are today? Because you say like Catholicism was like the first one.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, no, it's a
Let's go there.
Yeah.
That was a struggle, accepting who you are when everything that you were raised around with had to do with being Catholic.
How old were you guys when you realized that you guys were gay?
For me, it was in the second grade, but you know...
Second grade?
Yeah.
Was it the thought of like, I like a boy, or like, I may not like girls?
Well, I didn't know what it was. There was an instance where there was like a different feeling.
Okay.
And I was like, what is this? And I didn't know what it was, because I mean, you're two. No one really tells you what gay is, or like what you're supposed to like. But It's already a given what you're supposed to like. So I was like,
Because as a boy, you like the color blue, and you like toys, and you like Power Rangers, and like you will like girls, and you will marry a girl.
Yeah.
What you mentioned was if you found out because you found out that you like boys or that you didn't like girls. And I think for me it was that I didn't like girls the same way that my peers were liking them. Like it was around fourth grade that I realized I was different. I didn't really accept it until I was like in high school. Yeah.
For me, I was 14. I remember being really upset with my stepdad. And he was like, "Oh, you're such a wimp," or like, "Oh," it was something along the lines of like, "Oh, because you're gay, that's why you're weak." And I was like, "Because I am gay." Bam! And I slammed the door, and it felt really powerful. But at the same time, I was like, "Wow, I just outed myself."
When did you find out?
Oh, like 11-ish, like 11, 10.
Around,
I used to watch like porn on HBO. You know how porn used to be like soft porn though.
Yeah.
And I knew that I always found myself looking at the boys and not the girls.
Me too.
Do you think it would have been easier coming out if you would have seen more guys who look like you?
Absolutely.
You guys,
yeah.
And been like, I'm gay and that's okay.
Acceptance, representation too. And kind of.
Yeah.
So it kind of felt like we were supposed to hide ourselves, and it's not okay. But
For sure, because I came out when I was 14, but me and mom did not have a conversation, a fluid conversation, until I was like 18, 19.
Okay.
Wow.
Like she knew I was gay, but like she didn't care like who I was talking to,
Yeah.
who I was dating, and she didn't want to know.
Yeah.
But now like she wants to know, and
that's
that's really
good.
cool.
Yeah, that's really good.
It is really cool
Yeah.
because it took me like as many years as it did to like come to terms. It's gonna take her a while to come to terms.
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
And I think sometimes kids are like, I'm gay and I want my mom to understand now.
oh yeah.
See, that's
Have
how
a
I
friend.
was. We like butted heads so much and we would argue so often. Because that's what I wanted. I wanted her to be like, you're my mother, I expect you to accept me. Now I'm like, it's completely different. I think she needs more time and I love her dearly.
Your mom is very religious, correct?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. We've had that conversation. She
Yep.
is very religious.
At this point, I'm just like, I don't really care that much.
Could you bring a boy home?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. No. I would if I like had a boyfriend.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't want to bring someone and be like, "This is my friend." And if it's not serious, I don't want you to meet my mom either.
Right.
They met 3 of my boyfriends.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they're okay with me being gay now. It got easier as time went, but because my dad used to make jokes, like about gay people until I came out. But now I can sometimes see the gears turning when he's about to make a joke, but then he just stops. And I was just like, okay, cool, so we're getting somewhere. But
I know what you mean by the jokes, though.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you
Yeah.
mean. Because it's always like, oh, don't be a joto,
yeah,
which you hear a lot. Or like Venezuelans use like marica,
and that's
which I don't
maricón,
like.
yeah.
Because I feel like maricón is a really harsh way to say
Yeah.
gay, and I'm not a fan of it.
yeah. A nice one is mariposa.
Oh, mariposa,
That's cute.
which is butterfly.
Yeah.
Mariposa.
It's pájaro too, right?
Pájaro?
Like plumas. Yeah.
Oh, yes, because
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
colorful.
Yeah.
Gay Latino men here in America are different than that, or like those like who live in Mexico.
It's a good question.
I think so. I mean,
Yeah.
there has to
Yeah.
be a huge difference.
There's a little bit.
Yeah.
Culturally.
Culture-wise,
Yeah.
Because I dated a man who lived in Mexico, and he's very Mexican, and I will say that like the pop culture references are different.
With divas, like pop divas?
Sure, pop
Or
divas.
just like in general?
Or in general,
pop
like just in culture as a whole. Like we love RuPaul's Drag Race, and it's a cultural phenomenon.
Yeah.
Because people find that like they've connected with them. They've been like, oh, I see myself, and now like I want to be immersed in that. No, I don't know. I think out of pop culture, I think the gays are the ones that like understand it thoroughly.
Yeah.
Like when you look at E! News, there's a lot of gay men on E! News.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why that is. Actually.
Isn't that weird? Those are weird thoughts to think of.
You're right, but
And we're such stan cultures. I'm a stan. Like I love stan culture. I love like hating on divas. Who are the Latinos in culture? Like maybe not even like gay Latino men.
Okay.
Like Latinos in culture, they're like I really like them. Like I really like J-Lo, who's an easy one.
well, for me, like
Okay.
Dad, like like Juan Gabriel is like huge
Oh,
to me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Becky G.
Becky
We
G.
love Becky G.
Yeah.
Like, we're fucking obsessed
They're
with
that.
She also
that.
makes me so.
Yeah.
You like Becky G because
She's really
hot.
humble, and
she's really cute.
She's also,
Cardi B a Latina?
Huh?
Would you consider Cardi B a Latina? Because she's
Yes.
Puerto
She
Rican.
is, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they just have Dominican. Is it Puerto Rican?
I may be incorrect. They are different. No, for
I mean,
sure.
but they're Latinos.
They're Latinos, but
But it is
you
different,
see
I
them
agree.
in a different way.
Like Dominican
blend.
and a Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
It's the Caribbean. Like I'm Cuban, and there's like a similarity
Yeah.
there a little bit. Where like from a Mexican and a Cuban, you can tell the difference.
Oh yeah, there's like a big
Yeah.
difference.
There's a huge difference. Like the way they speak, the showiness of like how they dress. That with like, if you're looking at like someone who looks like a Peruvian guy. I don't know a lot of Peruvians. I wish I knew more Peruvians. They're shorter. Oh,
Yeah.
He who shall not be named.
I mean, you can be named.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like friends.
Yeah, we're friends.
Because you can be friends with your ex. Empathy, you can show empathy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm not your best friend.
Yeah, I'm not your friend at all, actually. I'm your emergency contact.
Yeah. Because there's
Okay.
7 billion people on Earth.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
telling me that like I'm your only
the only one.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can reach out to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But if you're struggling, like, please reach out to me.
They should call their mom. They should call their best friend. They should not call their ex. Hurt people.
Yeah.
Girl, the blind one is not
Yeah.
cute by any means.
Not at all.
At all. Do you guys want kids? Do you like?
I want
is
kids.
family important for you guys as the gay Latino?
But the thought of like someone depending on me is kind of like iffy now. But I can probably see me having like a family at 20 years from now.
In my mind though, like money's not an issue, and I know like in the real world money is an issue.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean.
But in the fantasy,
So in your fantasy,
It's not an issue.
Okay. See, for me, realistically,
Okay.
that's why I'm like shutting
That's
down
why.
that idea.
Yeah.
That it's like
It's a pricey.
not. Yeah, it's not.
I'd like 4, but I feel like 2 is more realistic.
Would you want to adopt or would you want to have a?
I would like to have a surrogate.
Gotcha.
I would like to have my own baby.
Yeah, me too.
Does not mean I could not see myself adopting.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
But I think there's real power in like, wow, this is my child.
your blood.
It's my bloodline.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's like your heritage. Like I have this
Yeah.
one, but I say this 10,000. I am my mother's child.
I would want to
Yeah.
adopt. I just.
I think that's great. No.
I know.
I think that's spectacular. So that of the gay man, the gay Latino man, where would we like that to go? Where would we like to see that move in the future, progressing forward?
So a representation for every single experience, or not for every single, I think that's impossible, but as many different experiences that could be represented anywhere, that would be the most ideal thing. That way people can just have a better understanding. And that goes for us, that goes for Black gay men, that goes for all types of like
Asian
yeah,
gay man.
exactly.
Yeah, definitely. But we have room for everyone on the boat.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
One day, hopefully, like me saying like I'm gay won't be a thing anymore. Like, or like I have to come out.
Yeah.
Come out stories.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's scary.
Yeah.
Like we don't need that.
Yeah, no, because you don't. Because
Yeah.
we don't have a straight person like.
It's true.
I want to see gay Latino men not just like be a part of the communities, but like be like the owners of the community.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that's-
I want to see entrepreneurs for gay
Yeah.
Latino
That's
men.
my next thing. I want us
Money.
to kind of be more of an achievers. Like I want.
You said that there's like difficulties within the community.
Yeah.
What difficulties do you think those are?
I think racism. I think it's colorism is big in the Latino community, and I think it also merges into the gay community. So I think one of that femme
Oh, yeah.
femme and masculine.
Oh,
I think that's also
I feel like that's
huge.
the main thing.
Mask for mask.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
stigma of
Ew.
like, being HIV as well. I think
That
that's
being
also
bad or
huge.
being dirty, which
Yeah,
is
that's
not
also a huge
true.
thing.
I think
So-
that's like a big thing with machismo too, because like femme and like mass.
Yeah, I think that
But-
goes hand in hand. I think.
Yeah.
So
That being like feminine and masculine, because you can be both those things.
Yeah, it's like-
I am both feminine and very masculine.
yeah,
at the same
yeah,
time.
yeah,
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I choose what hat I want to wear. at
Oh,
that
yeah.
moment, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Because the way that I talk to you guys is very different from the way that I would talk to like my principal, or I would talk
Yeah,
to like
and
it's-
my
Oh, yeah.
mom.
Yeah, and it's you still. Like it doesn't matter how you present yourself. You can be
Yeah.
feminine in certain ways.
People
You
say that's
can be
fake
masculine.
though, which is weird to me, and I don't think that's fake.
Who says it's fake?
I think there's some people though.
Yeah.
I think
I know.
that, yeah, I think there
But
is.
that's so weird.
But it's like we have a lot of sides to us. So I don't think it's necessarily fake. It's just a different side of
yeah,
you.
yeah,
You know.
It's all the mask that you wear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, welcome back. The power of editing. Ooh, no ma'am. We put her on Do Not Disturb. Okie schmoky, we're back. I hope you guys liked it. It was really a conversation. Very insightful, and it's really cool to have a conversation with your friends. I think that's the point of conversating. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Honestly, I had fun filming it and editing it and getting it all together. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next week. Okay, I'm done. Bye, guys.